My name's Andrew Follows. I'm from Melbourne, Australia, and I've got a photographic exhibition here in Edinburgh. It's at the old ambulance depot in Brunswick Street. It's been 2 years in the making. I've always been into photography. I think just in the old film days, I think the advent of digital photography made it a lot easier for me. So, like, the camera becomes my eyes. So I take photographs, then I take the card out, put it through the TV or the computer, and then I get to see the shapes and colours that you guys see. I did a series of workshops in Melbourne through Photography Made Easy, and we did a year project together. And he taught me all the ins and outs of digital photography, and I've sort of taken it from there by having a first exhibition and carrying it through, doing workshops now, teaching other blind people photography, and sighted people and all sorts of stuff. So it's opened a whole new area of the arts that I just didn't dream of taking part in. Surprised, challenged, because I'm challenging the visual arts, of course. You don't need sight to be a photographer. But inspirational. You hear a lot of people are inspired by my work, and that they set out and try and do something or improve their own photography. So it works in all different ways, and it's also positive, which is good, because I'm a photographer first and the blindness is second, really. So photography sort of stands alone. So having a guide dog and going out there, I mean, could you imagine you're walking down the street and you got a guide dog on one hand, you've got your camera gear in the other hand, people walking past saying, what is going on here? Confusion plus. It started about 2.5 years ago when I wanted to do an international exhibition, and I thought, what a good spot to go to. Start off in London, and couldn't get any bites in London. And then through a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend in Melbourne, her daughter is a curator here in Edinburgh, and the idea came up to be part of the Edinburgh Arts Festival. Another 2 days. It's been going since the 4th of August. It's divided into 2 sections. There's night photography, where I love night photography, and the regeneration of the bushfires we had in Victoria 3 years ago. So seeing how the landscape has regenerated. And I'm sharing it with another blind-based photographer, Rosita, and she's totally blind, but she's sort of responding to my work. So it's been very, very strong, very passionate project. It's a way, because you haven't got the daylight interfering with my sight, and the night work and having the camera gear too, that helps. The lights come up beautifully, and the water reflections and just building lights, industrial, anything like that at night time is just fantastic. And I get to see it a lot better too through the camera lens. And it's a challenge too, and I always like a challenge.
Like a challenge.
Yeah.